Park. I think it's Lucky Street outside.
Right across the street from the aquarium. In the same building as Sweet Lounge ATL. The Atlanta Breakfast Club. Look, I can't think about anything but this food. I always say, like, it was a great idea to do this show so we could talk about the food on the air, and it's like the worst idea of life because nobody wants to talk, everybody wants to eat.
I'm about to lay down right there. I want to blow up water raft, though. You should get a water raft for that area.
We should get beds in here. Get the itis, go to sleep.
What'd you say?
Get beds in here. Like
Get
the
beds,
Boondocks, yeah.
And then after a couple of weeks, we could smoke the bed bugs, get high before table talk.
There we go.
See, it's a full circle. Mm-hmm. Okay, Donald. So I'm going to rebuke churches in the name of Jesus. Like, is there another place that's like Bobby's whatever on Candler Road that you go to, like some little mom and pop place that you like to go to in Atlanta?
Okay. Shit.
Food.
She tried to fuck me up, y'all. I'm eating. On Old National and Godby Road.
On what?
Old National and Godby Road. My girl.
I did say I'll hook you up with double portions.
She did.
Yeah.
And I did tell you.
Make sure. I'll look it out.
All right. But yo, hold on before you walk away.
Yes,
What's
sir.
this tangy shit that tastes? Do y'all taste the
feeling
the
it?
tang in the lettuce? The slaw?
You keep wanting to make it. It's in the family. It's in the
That shit is
family.
good. Like,
Look,
Yes.
Tiva's boyfriend, Tiva's fiance is a chef back there, so she's like, I eat like this every day at the house, so.
I just want to dip my toothbrush in the sauce and just.
I'm glad you like it. Yes.
Gross. What'd you say the thing was?
It's that cane syrup and it's Scotch bonnet peppers are in there as well.
Ooh.
It's a little spice
Is cane
with it.
syrup spicy?
No.
Oh.
But the
The
Scotch
Scotch
bonnet.
The sugar
bonnet.
cane syrup.
Scotch bonnet?
It must be a little bit of
Habaneros.
Scotch bonnet.
Just a little bit. I only did a little bit. I don't want to make people's butts on fire. I like heat.
My ass is on fire. Oh my God, these plans are doing it.
So, Old National and Godby Road, in the flea market, well, next to the flea market, there's a crab spot called the Crab Pot. I got to give them a shout out.
It's so good.
If you want seafood, that's the place in Atlanta that I can say I can co-sign for.
Sorry, one more time. What is it called?
The Crab Pot.
The
crab pot.
Next to the Old National Flea Market.
Where
It's
is
called the Crab Pot.
Where is this located? I don't know where the
Old National and Godby Road, south side of Atlanta.
No,
If you've
I just
never
love
been
seafood.
to Old National and Godby
It's
Road,
just
it's
that
going to
simple. I
shock
like
the
seafood.
shit out of him when he goes over there.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna check it out.
Have you been to Steamhouse,
That's
Donald?
one.
Steamhouse is good.
Steamhouse is really, really good. Steamhouse, like downtown.
Yep.
It's inexpensive. They've got this crab dip that tastes like they just took a whole cup
Still
of
good.
cheese and just threw it in there. And it is everything. So what's your high end? Like, if you were going to take a girl on a date and go to an expensive restaurant, what's your favorite high end here in Atlanta? Churches on Old National again.
I felt like I was supposed to have a Red Lobster plug right there. A high-end date in Atlanta?
You don't be high end dating these bitches in Atlanta?
I don't. But if I had to make up one, what's high? Shit, the club. Take a bitch to the club. That's a high-end date.
Or to the movies.
Yeah.
The movies is, we went the other day, and for
People
two
go to the
large
club
drinks
now
and
and
popcorn, it was $75. I was like, what?
Actually, I went to the movies at North DeKalb Mall. Got tickets to Batman versus
Why
Superman.
didn't we go at the same time? I went to see the same movie at the same place.
I went on a whim with like 30 minutes. The reason I went when I went is because it was $4 a ticket. It was a matinee, but it was $4. So I was like, shit, I'm going to drop everything else. I'm buying
worth
these
it.
$4 tickets. Yeah.
It's absolutely worth it.
$4 movie.
Tickets are way
Yeah.
too expensive
We
right
saw
now.
The Lion King again.
Every time I go to the movies, I spend like $30.
Yeah.
So $4, that
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
I took my girlfriend on a date for $11. Batman versus Superman.
Oh my, okay, all right. Gives me. What,
Yeah.
what is it? Like, okay, look. Before you say anything, I I have trouble believing that I'm going to like this movie.
Well,
I have a lot of trouble believing that I will like this movie for a lot of reasons.
yeah.
Multiple
Because
reasons.
you don't think Superman can die?
I mean, outside of...
He don't!
outside
Spoiler
of the
alert.
obvious of just like you're really putting up a mortal against a god in a sense is just stupid. I'll even go as far as like to say that like the actor selection is not my favorite.
Yeah.
It's DC.
What? Do you not like Affleck?
I don't.
He
He's
did an
a
awesome
great
job.
actor.
Did anybody else in here see Batman, Superman? Y'all, I know you did. I was with you, remember?
I'm a tough critic, but you know, Dave, I would really like to know what your thoughts are on a real level.
My first question
Real level.
before I go in, I'll be real, but my first question is: are you a big DC nerd? Do you know a lot
I
about?
follow DC and I follow Marvel. I have, honestly, I'm going to keep it 100% real. I have a lot more respect for Marvel because they develop their, to me, they put more thought into the development of the characters.
Right.
Marvel did.
Okay.
Where DC was too straight edge. Like, you didn't, Superman's too perfect.
Right.
It's been the age-long problem with creating a story. Like, you only have one central thing to base anything off of, which is his kryptonite. Marvel, there's so much more thought into the characters that plug into each other. Like, that's why I
Which is exactly why you can't kill Superman. Kryptonite don't even kill him. It just stops him and makes him a human for 5 minutes.
Which then makes him mortal to anything.
I will say I completely agree
But then when
with
his
that.
ass get right back off that kryptonite and get back on them bed bugs, he does a little self-healing Jesus, and then he comes right on back.
If you're a big DC fan and you know other things going in, like more than the average, you'll probably love it. My girlfriend knows way more about DC than I do, and she could not love it more. She was absolutely thrilled with it.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
I don't know that much about DC, although I'm learning. So my kind of ignorant view was the first hour was almost just straight up boring. But then there's a turning point. There's a turning point, and it suddenly kicks into high gear, and some of the action starts popping off, and it's actually really entertaining.
Now, let me ask you this, Dave. You have Batman, who's human, and you have Superman, who's, well, he's super.
Right.
I mean, here's where I have a problem. Like, I like movies that have at least, like, just a small little amount of realism behind it. So that I can't enjoy a movie if it's just overly fake. I had a big problem with the Spider-Man movies. A lot of the Spider-Man movies, just like, before I see what's going to happen, I can see what's going to happen. It's just like, okay, there's a girl falling. Someone's going to catch her. Who's it going to be?
Except for Gwen Stacy. He didn't catch her.
Wow. Like, it's just so obvious, so I can't really get into it. I really like the Dark Knight series. That was great.
Yeah.
So, tell me, what is it?
Well, Batman vs. Superman is equally dark and humorless as Man of Steel was. And it's a lot of CGI toward the end. It's some really cool action. But one thing, I completely agree. I don't like Superman as a character in general. I think he's too overpowered. Kryptonite's the bullshit way to beat him. But they handled it well. They weren't like, oh, Kryptonite's falling out of the trees suddenly. Let's go throw it at Superman. Like, they did it well. They massaged it in.
That's my point all along.
Yeah.
It's the same old story repackaged. Let me ask you this, Dave. I haven't seen it.
God, did you take a half a shot of Debbie
Shut
Downer?
up.
Mad about it.
That's what I hate about everything. I'm like,
is Kryptonite? Is it around Kryptonite? Is the suit? Let me ask you this: is Batman's suit designed around Kryptonite?
No, Batman's suit has nothing to do with Kryptonite. There is like
that makes me happy.
there is one single gem in the movie, and it's highly sought after by several different parties.
But it's Kryptonite.
Yeah. Well, of course, because there's other than that, there's
there you go.
nothing.
Same old story repackaged.
he has kryptonite bombs that he can throw and distract them. There was one kryptonite spear at the end. I love the movie. I will say this. I don't recommend you paying the extra money to see it in 3D because it wasn't no extra 3D, nothing in it. But you know what I did see the trailer for? Have y'all seen the trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Ghostbusters, yes. It's all chicks, and
Who plays the black man?
Huh?
Who plays the black man?
A black woman.
Guys?
They were smart to do that. They were smart.
Come on,
What,
there
to
has
make
to
it
be a
all
black
women?
man in
Yeah,
there.
they
Who's
were
the black
smart to make
man?
all- like,
Is it
you
somebody
kidding
we
me?
know?
Ghostbusters is a classic. You should almost
a black
not
woman?
be able to remake that movie. That movie's great. It's still great. I still watch it, and I'm still entertained every single time I watch it.
Who is it? Dan Aykroyd? Isn't that
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I forget who else, but yeah.
Can I ask y'all a question? Wait a minute. Who had the best motherfucking Ghostbusters theme song ever? Answer.
There's more than one?
Oh, was it Ray Parker Jr. or Bobby Brown?
Yes.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown?
Yes.
Cracky Bobby Brown?
Yes.
Cracky Bobby Brown. Do you know that there was a pre-cracky Bobby Brown up in this bitch? Pre-cracky nigga.
I like pre-cracky step-by-step Bobby Brown. Was it back
He
then?
was while he was cracking. That's when he was at his most creative.
And I guess we're gonna have to gotta take. Yeah, fuck you mean? Yeah, that was the Ghostbusters.
Hold on 1 second. Hold that Ghostbuster thought. Chef Melody, I haven't taken a bite because I'm waiting on you. Please tell me what this is.
So this is lobster mac and cheese or crawfish mac and cheese with truffle butter.
So I'm going to go ahead and say, hold on a second.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and say this to you.
No, you're not getting me.
Yes.
When I was young growing up, it was the spaghetti you couldn't trust. Not the American macaroni. Oh, no.
With truffle butter.
So can you go ahead and just bring me a second one? Because I already know I'm going to love this.
I can hook you up.
Oh my God, it's everything.
I know you love macaroni and cheese.
I'm afraid to bite into it.
It's
I don't want to
food.
fall in love with it.
Is it good? Let's see.
It's fantastic.
Lobster mac and cheese, though?
Lobster mac and
crawfish,
cheese
not
with
lobster.
truffle butter. Oh, crawfish, yes. Same
Not
family.
Same thing.
Yeah.
No,
Even
it's not.
better.
I don't like lobster. I think it shows how country and white trashy I am. But
Those are the
don't like
baby
lobster.
lobsters.
I love crawfish, and there is a difference.
Oh, God, why is the butter the best part about it? It's the truffle. Is this the booty? Is this the booty, chef?
Different truffle butter.
I'm
Chef's
eating the
secret.
chef ass.
Yes, sir.
Gross.
I wish I have a lot.
This is right. I can't enjoy the same now. I'm thinking about the chef ass.
It's tasty, isn't it? Quite delicious. Magically delicious.
Chef, are you flirting with me on the air?
Did you just say magically
About to have
delicious?
sex on the air.
Yes, it's magically
no,
delicious.
These kids in the room, we ain't Jesus. Keep it moving. Ghostbusters, what we talking about?
The kids are not going to stop this from happening.
We're going to go in the back.
We block it. Don't can't
This
block.
was delicious.
I'm glad you like
Oh
them.
my God, I just got a bit.
You know, the way to a man's heart is to his stomach.
What's that?
The way to a man's heart is
It's
through his
that
stomach.
tough. I was just thinking that. I
You
was
love
just
me,
thinking
Heaven?
that.
Say you love
It
me.
slightly is. Just like.
Who's your mama? Who's your
That's
mama?
why-
Is this an onion?
Go
What
ahead.
is this right
you
here?
can say it. Who's your mama?
What is this right
That's
here?
why I always keep.
That's an onion.
No, that's the
This right here.
crawfish. Oh no, that's cheese.
cheese.
That's cheese.
It's cheese.
What kind of cheese is this?
Shaved
It's a
Parmesan.
fancy cheese.
Shaved
This some
Parmesan.
more the what's the other cheese called? Gary Coleman.
Gorgonzola, not Gary Coleman.
Gorgonzola.
No,
That Gary
shaved
Coleman
Parmesan.
cheese was delicious. No, the Gorgonzola. Look, she's done with you. You're fired. Yeah, I like Batman versus Superman. I thought it was cool, but I have a Spider-Man tattoo, and I'm extra nerdy, and I just appreciate it. But like I said, don't spend all the extra money to see it in 3D because it
Right.
was not worth it.
Well, actually, and I just went home and watched Flashpoint on Netflix, which is an animated movie that came out with recently, or at least it got on Netflix recently.
Truffle butter is good as shit.
And Flashpoint explains a lot of the confusing parts of Batman versus Superman. So
A lot of the what?
the confusing parts, like parts that don't seem like they make sense to the casual watcher. So I would recommend watching Flashpoint on Netflix before you go and see that.
What am I missing? Dave's trying to talk about Flashpoint.
Y'all are trying to have a conversation while eating ass is the new trend up in this bitch. So you said we are happy up in this bitch. Chef,
Stop
Yes.
saying that. It makes me not want it.
Victoria's
Then I'm
Secret
fat
need
and
to
it
sell
makes me
your
want it
ass.
again.
Yes, it is.
This is Victoria's Secret macaroni.
Ah,
It really is. That's
glad
a good
you like it.
description. What happened?
And-
Heaven.
This is
And
Walmart.
she got
Heaven had dropped the
cornbread
bike.
sprinkles on
Heaven had
top.
dropped the bike. He's dropped the
cry.
bike.
Is this cornbread on top of it?
No, sir, that's panko crumbs.
Pico de gallo up in this bitch.
Panko.
I'm gonna need to expound your
Panko
palate,
is
sir.
cilantro and tomatoes and stuff. That's panko. It's a breadcrumb.
Man, this Jiffy. Y'all got me fucked up.
I know about some Jiffy.
My mama
though.
been doing this for years.
I could take it for Jiffy too.
Did you hear me?
This
Say
ain't
my mama's
nothing
been
new,
doing
Chef.
this for years. Your mom is a great cook. Donald.
She is.
She makes gumbo.